What up, YouTube? It's the No Pigeon Podcast. Today, we in the Dove Shack.
I was gonna say, we out in the Dove Shack? You ain't your host?
I ain't even finished my
I ain't
sentence.
slugging, man. Like,
I ain't even finished my sentence.
you said today.
Today we in the Dove Shack.
Oh, that's what you're gonna say?
As opposed to like, Rio de Janeiro or something like that.
Or like tomorrow we in the Dove Shack.
Tomorrow we might be in the Dove Shack. Tomorrow we might not be. Let's be real, bro. Life is short.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
So today we both identify as women.
We do?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a women's movement podcast.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Well, now you know. See, the problem was
Hello, ladies.
You didn't know because you didn't go see your therapist yet. Your therapist would have told you. You know how you feel weird inside your body sometimes?
Yeah, I don't feel like myself.
Sometimes we be chilling and you be like, oh yeah, I don't know, I just don't feel safe inside this
I feel
body.
like I have breasts.
We both got some titties, you know what I'm saying? But today we identify as women, right? And it's perfectly legal. You know what I'm saying? We can now go to women's restrooms. We can now enjoy the benefits of the competition of women's sports. You know what I'm saying?
Women's change rooms?
Motherfucker, I haven't played a sport in the last 15 years. How much you want to bet I could make it into the Canadian women's soccer team? How much you want to bet?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Kind of out of shape for that.
Motherfucker, circle was still a shape. All right, y'all. Check out that cock diesel, British bulldog build looking ass
Davy Boy Smith.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That is a woman.
Oh yeah,
That is a woman.
We are too.
If y'all doubted me for being a woman, that is a woman. All I gotta do to get more validity is shave the sides already shaved. Just paint this blue. I just dye this blue, and now I'm a woman. That's what it takes to be a woman nowadays.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Not to mention, a lot of these dudes are still dating women. It's pretty unique, right? They date.
Convenient.
It's quite convenient.
They're lesbians.
They date women that look like men or that identify as men.
And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo.
And they are men that identify as women. So
sounds like
they're not in a heterosexual relationship. They're in an LGBTQ relationship. Yeah,
plus.
Yeah.
We are going to start C++ introduction. In this concept, we are going to discuss about what is C++.
IA.
No, 2A, 2I. I don't know what it is in Canada. 2S. Oh, it's 2S LGBTQ plus.
Wow, man, that's so dope.
That's really cool.
That sounds pretty inclusive, right?
Alphabet soup.
That sounds pretty fucking inclusive. Like, I respect that. You know
You
what
ever
I'm
had
saying?
Alphagetti?
I have. Yes, I have. It's disgusting.
Oh, it's fire. What are you talking about?
Alphagetti. Maybe you haven't tried Somali Basto.
What about zoodles?
I don't know if I tried that. Is that like zucchinis?
No, it's the same thing. Instead of alphabet shapes, it's zoo animal shapes.
Oh, no. See, me, I eat Somali Basto exclusively.
You never had Chef Boyardee?
I've had Chef Boyardee.
Okay,
Anyways. So take this in, y'all. Take this in, please. We want to show you the beauty, the poetic nature of inclusivity. Let's go.
All right.
This is a national record.
And there you have it, folks. There you have it.
Amazing.
A woman just
What
beat
a woman.
A woman just beat the national record by double.
Man.
More, I think triple almost.
Man, I feel like a woman.
I feel like a woman.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Like a man just beat. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Oh, a woman.
I don't want to get charged.
You got the woe in front.
I don't want to get charged out here in Canada.
woman.
You know what I'm saying? I could serve some prison time for that one.
You know, you're actually.
Oh God, yeah, for real. So, a woman beat. Coincidentally, just a woman beat.
This born male is a woman beat.
I like your wordplay on that one, right? So this woman beat the national average by over double.
Like by hundreds of pounds.
Hundreds of pounds. Like
Jesus.
no biologically born woman will ever beat that record. Ever.
No.
Ever. It's done for biologically born
It's
women.
over.
You're done.
Sorry, women might as well not get into powerlifting ever because you'll never.
Talk about inclusivity. But guess what?
What?
There actually is no difference between biologically born women and biologically born. There is no difference.
Yeah.
All you got to do is change your gender, and now
Well,
there's officially an equal plane.
Keep in mind, you have to be on a certain amount of hormones for a certain amount of time. Then it's equal.
Yeah, like this dude right here.
Then there is a difference, but not when you include hormones for a certain amount of time.
This dude is in his 40s.
This woman,
Oh, sorry. Do that.
as we,
This do that. There you go. How about that? Do
well,
that.
I
right?
mean, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's
Yeah.
a dude. We're all dudes.
I don't even know that one.
That's Good Burger, man.
I never watched it.
You never seen it? Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
I only watch classics.
That's a classic. George Clinton's in it.
Pootie Tang. That's a classic.
George Clinton has a funk scene in the mental institution.
And I respect that,
Well,
right?
you gotta watch that, man.
We'll see. They're making a new one. You know that, right?
Well, it's not gonna be as good as the original.
Anyway, so you think that's bad? Another slap in the face from this woman, this beautifully abundantly
just beautifully,
voluptuous woman.
graciously feminine woman.
I would love to see her in a sundress. Hold up. I gotta show y'all this.
You know, and it helps to be a woman if you wear pink socks.
Why is women's bench so bad? I mean, not compared to me. We all know that I'm a freak, so that doesn't count. And no, we're not talking about Mackenzie Lee. She's got little T-Rex arms and she's like 400 pounds of chest muscle, apparently.
Wow. Just mocking,
Shaming.
shaming.
Don't women shame.
Don't body shame.
Today, now that I'm identifying as a woman today, I find that very distasteful.
You know what I'm saying? And it is distasteful. But
What, so I'm a fucking freak too?
no, you see,
Because I'm 200 and some pounds of pure chest?
liberals are allowed to be condescending, and I think that's her approach. Is she's being condescending, maybe, or being like not even, like towards people on the right. I think maybe
I don't know.
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. How about that?
Apparently,
I mean, standard bench in powerlifting competition for women, I literally don't understand why it's so bad.
To Redux for this article. Male powerlifter sets new women's record during the 2023 Canadian Championship.
What?
Anne Andrews, 40 years old, currently holds multiple records in the female division, including women's deadlift, bench press, and also placed first in 9 out of 11 competitions.
So check this out, y'all. Canadian sport policy slammed after trans woman shatters female weightlifting record. It's just so funny because the way they say it is just like, it sounds like trans woman, like it. Like, think of how much different it sounds when it says, when you just say, you know what I'm saying? How much different the I don't know.
trans woman. If you, it's like you're putting it in, parentheses.
Before the competition, Anne Andres wrote, "I will win by a good margin. This is due to my training ethic, but people widely misattribute it to my history 20 years ago."
Oh, yeah, when you're a 20-year-old with the bone density and musculature of a
I don't even
man.
buy into that bone density nonsense stuff, because even if a boy child takes hormones, they're still going to have male bone structure. They're still going to have a lot of male traits. You know what I'm saying? They're still going to have an advantage over women. I don't care what kind of nonsense they try to push on you. They try to tell you it's science. Yeah, when it comes to selective bias and
Selective science.
yeah, confirmation bias and whatever. Yeah, sure, they equal, but they really not. But critics are slamming Canadian gender self-identification policies after a trans woman shattered a women's powerlifting record at a recent meet in Manitoba. On Sunday, trans powerlifter Anne Andres, I don't know if this
Andres.
won first place in the females master unequipped category at the Western Canadian Powerlifting and Bench Press Championship.
Wow.
The category is for female powerlifters between 40 and 50 who do not use supportive equipment, such as squat suit. It's also referred to as a classic or parole lifting.
Parole.
Among several first place finishes, Andres set the Canadian national record for women's deadlift, in which barbell is hoisted from the ground to the thigh level. I got every master's record and 2 unofficial world masters records, wrote Andres in a Monday Instagram post. The powerlifter added, I don't care about records. I care about being there with my friends and ruining their chances. That's what you care about.
Nice.
Those are your friends. And it's so cringe, man. It's so cringe. Like they just sit there and just kind of just spit in women's face. And then women who brought this on themselves. Hey, women, y'all brought this on yourselves. You lack the foresight to see what would happen by being inclusive with everything without question. This is what y'all brought on yourselves.
It's fairness. It's
and
everything.
And then the women that don't agree with it, they just quiet.
Oh no! Or if they say something, they're terrible people.
Yeah, that too, right? But this is what happens when you go against the mob. This is what happens when you allow the mob to even to manifest without extinguishing at its root. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all should have pesticided that mother. But you didn't. You let it flourish.
It's on you, ladies.
And this is the beast that you're gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I could be mad as I want to be, right? But it's not gonna affect my goal medals.
Well, because first of all, think about this. ain't no trans
sunshine.
Ain't no trans women coming in and in this sport. Isn't that weird? If there's no biological difference between men and women and all this shit, then why aren't trans women doing anything in men's sports?
How about this? Ain't no trans men begging to go into male prisons to affirm their identity.
Ooh, weird.
What do you think would happen if a stud went into a men's prison?
You getting
No, you can't use that word, man.
I mean, great.
But what you think gonna happen? They going, oh, we affirm your identity. You're one of the boys now. You want to scrap with us?
Your feelings matter to us.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all, and you know what they're gonna attribute that to? Toxic masculinity. That's all they can do is attribute it to toxic.
But these trans women is trying to get in on toxic masculinity.
They're the most toxic people out there. What did she say? That her opponent has little T-Rex arms and whatnot. But she said she wanted to just enjoy the
400 pounds of just chest muscle. What are you saying?
But she wanted to enjoy the night with her friends, right? While she's mocking opponents. Okay,
weird.
Makes sense, man. I don't know. It ain't too much further that we could really expound on this, but
yeah.
But it's crazy, man. I'd like to see how much, and it always boils down to the trans women. What about the trans men? If trans men start taking hormones from elementary school, could they compete with men? How come that never gets brought up? I'd like to know more about that. How much trans men are gonna compete with men, be top tier with men, by taking hormones and during childhood, during their formative years? Let's look into that.
Survey says
none. Right. But anyways,
subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell icon for notifications.
Oh, you forgot the script? Hit us on the motherfucking Rumble. Hit us on email us. Yeah, comment down below if you got a disagreement or an agreement. Let us know.
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram
You're
too.
forgetting that one in the script.
Yeah, Instagram popping right now, y'all. We getting subscribers every single day. YouTube getting subscribers every day too, even though we kind of low. But we going to blow. Peace.